Oh man, I'm so happy I got this coffee from McDonald's. I sure hope I don't spill it and burn myself. Oh no! I guess I'm gonna have to sue McDonald's for making it too hot. Okay, so we all know that story, right? Lady supposedly accidentally spills hot coffee on herself and sues McDonald's, unjustly so, for like a bajillion dollars, right? Well, what if I told you that that story is wrong? Cue dramatic music! Dun dun dun! Look, I got like 97 subscribers. You think I got the budget for like actual dramatic music? Well, anyways, back to the story. So a lot of people don't realize this, but most of what we were told regarding that story is mostly propaganda, to be totally honest with you. Let's start with a couple of the facts. Yes, it was a woman. She was about 79 years old, and yeah, she was in a car, but the car was parked. They were not moving, and she was actually in the passenger seat. She had the coffee in her lap, and she took off the lid to add some cream and sugar, as one does. Personally, though, I prefer just to add a little bit of bird food. That's just me. Other people think it's weird for some reason. But regardless, she was adding cream and sugar, and she actually managed to spill some on her lap. Now you might think, well, isn't coffee supposed to be hot? I mean, who likes cold? Actually, you know, there is this iced coffee, so I guess you could have. But in this case, coffee's supposed to be hot, right? Yeah, sure. It's not supposed to be 87 Celsius! Or for those of us on the imperial system, 190 degrees! Approximately, give or take a few degrees. Now, you'd be lucky to get away with just second-degree burns at that point. But this poor old lady got third-degree burns and had to get skin grafts on her thighs. It was not pleasant. I think most people would probably want to sue McDonald's at this point as well. And of course, this isn't an isolated incident. At the time, there were over 700 reported cases of coffee burning people to similar severity. Now, believe it or not, even at this point, she actually didn't want to sue McDonald's. She didn't want to sue anybody. She just wanted McDonald's to try to help pay for the hospital bill, because as you can imagine, it was not cheap. But, as you can also imagine, a large corporation didn't want to pay that much money, despite the fact it was their fault. They offered her like $800, which even at the time, this story took place in 1992, by the way, was not enough to cover the medical bills, which is why she had to take the situation to court. Fortunately, as you know, she did end up winning, but unfortunately, at some point or another, the story got really misconstrued and twisted, and now we think it's a diva that just cried wolf because she accidentally spilled coffee on herself, when in reality, it was a much more serious situation. Now, am I saying that we should all pick up our pitchforks, march over to nearest McDonald's, and burn it to the ground? No, relax. Seriously, chill. Luckily, since then, they actually have fixed this problem, and coffee is served at a reasonable, warm, but not too cold temperature. So, luckily, we can still enjoy our coffee without thinking about the morality of whether we should be purchasing coffee from them or not. But I think it's very important that we get our facts straight so that we don't blame people for stuff they didn't do, and we can hold large corporations accountable. Because as good as it is to have competition and stuff, we also have to hold everybody who does stuff accountable for their actions. Well guys, that's the end of the video. If you guys have any other ideas for videos I can make, or just tips on lighting, because gee whiz, I need help with that, please leave it in the comment section down below. Otherwise, make sure to hit that subscribe button and that bell button. I post every other week, and while I drink this coffee, I'm going to tell you guys, hear nothing and listen to all. I'll just go, oh! Oh, my eye! My eye!